Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for coming to the Brian Murray YouTube channel. My name is Brian. I am your host. I wanted to do something different for this encouragement session. I wanted to talk about what men want for Valentine's Day. So the name of this video is what men want for Valentine's Day and beyond. Okay, because we're not just talking about a one day thing. You know, it's like we're really intriguing how we tend to work. So let's say you're getting ready to get married. You have the wedding that's happening, 18 months from now. Okay, so you put in all this work to get in shape and burn the calories and stop taking in calories and blah 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 blah, and you get to your ideal weight and you have this amazing wedding, and then you no longer have the motivation to stay in shape because your mind is like, you got him, he's sitting right there. It's like, we have done our part. That's how we tend to work. We work as long as we get what we want, but the moment we got it, then we lose it. Okay, so this is why I wanted to take a few moments and kind of go over this. It is because when we're motivated, we're very dangerous people when we're motivated. But when we no longer have the motivation, then outcomes just becomes very different. Okay, so I wanted to take some time and just really go over this. Okay. Give me 1 second. Yeah. 1 second. Okay. So. And I think these type of videos is very important, is because what I'm getting ready to say is practical information, because to most women, in particular women of faith, this is like a huge mystery. this is like a huge mystery. It's like, oh God, I'm holding on and I'm believing. It's like, and God is like, believing what? What? You make something as practical as getting married. Being married is a practical thing. It's like a business merger. It's like getting your driver's license. It's really not a huge spiritual revelation or mystery. It's really not. And shame on the church for generationally making it that way. Okay, shame on you. Okay, it's because you have now disabled women for decades of, hey, let me do what I got to do so I can get what I need to get, so I can have what I desire. Okay, so yeah, you're making this an issue for God to solve, where it's something for you to solve. Okay, He'll help you, but it's something for you to solve. So again, the title of this video is what men want for Valentine's Day and every day. I was really inspired by doing this video because I think a couple of weeks ago, someone in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, she posted. She was like, what do men want for Valentine's Day? And I saw that and I was like, I'm not responding to that because I thought it was a trap. And yeah, so I answered it, and I was kind of waiting for some huge retaliation by her, the one who posted the general question, or for the barrage of women that's in the Facebook group or whatever. And like I got nothing but like a heart or a thumbs up, and I was like, that went surprisingly well. It's because we're so conditioned in our society to hear what women want, what women demand, what women desire. But the moment a man says what he wants, it's like a national outrage. I remember when 50 Cent said he wanted a certain type of woman, a certain quality of woman or whatever. And when he said it, all the women's talk shows, they had their talking points the next day. It's like, why? Why is that a problem when a man says what he wants? If anything, it'll be a huge help. It's because, number one, it'll simplify things. And two, is like, oh, well, now I know what he doesn't want. It's because I'm not talking about men in general per se. I'm actually talking about the men that you say you want. That's why I'm making this video to be a blessing. I want you to hear what men that you say you want, the things that they desire. So I was talking to my in a session with my therapist, and we were talking about things that men want, and that I was saying it, and she was like, are those things that you want as well? I was like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, she needed to hear me say yes, but yeah, I don't talk about things that I don't want. So this is why this is important. So, all right, enough of that monologue. I'm just going to start. So this is coming from an outline type of situation. So you can take notes if you care, or just rewind, or whatever works for you. So the first thing that a man wants for Valentine's Day and every day is, number one, femininity. Femininity. Okay? You would probably think I would say something else, but I just want to tell you, this is what a man desires. He wants femininity. See, we know what it's like to be us. Okay? We know what it's like to deal with criticism. We know what it's like to deal with rejection. We know what it's like to deal with harshness. We know what it's like to deal with all kind of pressing things that a man has to deal with on a day-to-day basis. If he's a single guy, if he's a husband, if he's a father, if he's a business owner, if he's a career guy, a blue-collar guy, a white-collar guy, that doesn't matter. We desire femininity. This is why. Because femininity inspires us. Okay? The thing that we don't want is, we don't want another version of us. Okay? That's what we don't want. We don't want another version of us. It's because after dealing with everything that we have to deal with in our jobs, at our careers, in the community, whatever that happens, everything we're seeking after that is the opposite of what we are. It's the opposite, okay? So I'm a very masculine guy. Okay. I put things in a very direct way. I'm to the point. I'll do you a favor by trying to lighten the blow by saying it in a kind of way. But yeah, I'm just to the point. So I am a big guy. I'm a tall guy. Blah 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 blah. So the last thing I want is a big woman. Okay? No. I want a woman that is, she's a woman, but yet she's girlish. That's what I want. I want a woman that is feminine. I mean, it's like we're sitting at dinner and I'm just concrete, okay? I'm just concrete. I'm very, very intelligent. I'm very articulate. Blah blah blah. I have all this, and I do not want to sit across to a woman who's looking at me like a dude who's getting ready to rob me. I had a young lady who liked me a lot at the time. We were texting, then we called, whatever, blah 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 blah, and she sent me a picture, and I was like, okay, and I opened the picture, and I was a little bit startled because I was confused. You sent me a picture of you. I still have the picture. I will not show it. It was her trying to do a sexy stare, but what it was frightening. It's because you look like you just murdered somebody. I lied to you not. You look like you just murdered somebody, and now you're just flexing. Okay. I mean, she sent it to me, and then like she kept asking, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" I was like, "Yeah, I got it." I told her what I thought of the picture. I told her that I was like, "You look like Prince." I lied to you not. I told her, I was like, "You look like Prince." Okay, you look like Prince with an afro. It's like it's like meaning you look like a girl, kinda like Prince. She was not smiling. I mean, no, she wasn't doing a playful gesture. It's ladies, you are masculine. Not all of you, of course, but ladies, you have to really think about that. The young lady sent me the picture. She had a very startling stare. It's like, ooh, I flinched. It's like, this is not what a man wants. This is not what a man wants. Have you ever walked into a mall or like walked by the cosmetic section at Macy's or something, and you smell all these lovely fragrances? That's what a man wants. He wants a woman who looks as good as she smells. Yeah. Like a beautiful spring day. That's what a man wants. Femininity. Are you gonna talk to me like a dude? It's like, cause I don't like that. Hey, no, no. We want a woman that is girlish. She's not a girl. We don't want a girl. We want a woman, but she's girlish. This is what a feminine woman is. I don't want her always wearing jeans. I don't want her, dressing it up by wearing jeans and heels. Skirt or dress. Yes. Yes. It is nothing like these past 10 years where you're out in society and you're really asking, is that a girl or a guy? Is that a guy or a girl? Is that a man or a woman? I'm telling you, you just don't even know anymore. Not the last 10 years, the last 20 years. The last 20 years, you have asked yourself that the absolute most. Is that a man or a woman? Is that a girl or a guy? It's because people just don't make a distinction. They just don't make a distinction. Okay? You could be well endowed, but that still doesn't make you feminine. Okay? I had someone I went to middle school with. I know her first and last name. I will not say it. The more I think about this, the reason why no guys took her seriously is because she was basically a guy. Okay? I mean, just not feminine. She was some version of a woman. Some version of a girl or a female. Yeah, just not. Ugh. When a man talks to a woman that is feminine, let me tell you, she has his undivided attention. Yeah, we like that so much. It's feminine. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Now, wives, I know you have noticed in your marriage where you're out to dinner or to the mall with your husband or whatever, and like the sales lady, the sales clerk or whatever, the waitress, whatever, you probably have a hard time getting your husband's undivided attention, but notice the utter stranger who's serving you has captured your husband's attention with little effort. And you're mean mugging her because you think she's trying to take him away from you. She's probably not. Because feminine women don't have to try to be feminine. They just are. It is a state of being. Just like you want a masculine man, well, we want a feminine woman. Yeah. Hearing a feminine woman laugh is like joy to a man. It's joy to a man. Because to us, hearing a feminine woman laugh is like hearing a woman hearing a baby laugh. It just brings her joy. To us, hearing a feminine woman laugh just brings us joy, man. I mean, she's just delighting in whatever's being said, or blah blah blah, or at least she's acting like it. Okay. We have, in particular, in the black culture, we have a couple of generations of women who are just simply not impressed with the men that look like them. They're just not impressed. Here's the problem with that. If you're not impressed, fine, okay. But here's the thing. Who are you going to be impressed with? And would they want you? That's the question you have to answer. It's because in your mind, you are the number one overall draft pick. Or at the very least, you are a first round pick. But that's to you. See, this is why marriages are hard to come by, especially in the black community. It's because women are simply overvaluing themselves. They're not doing what it takes to be married. Yes, it is practical steps that you can take to be married. Okay? It's because when you're a feminine woman, you will have when you're a feminine woman, you gotta turn guys down. I don't mean like Dusties. I mean you have to turn down quality men, no matter the age. Why? Because it's just natural for us to be drawn to a feminine woman. As I'm doing this teaching right now, in particular, there is one young lady whose face I keep seeing right now as I teach this. To me, she is just feminine. I know she has a masculine signs because she's also competitive. Because she came up doing competitive cheerleading. But when she gets in her feminine mode, that means she turns all the other stuff down. See, what some of you are hearing right now is when I say feminine, you are hearing be weak, be taken advantage of. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is don't be like me. It's because I don't want to date another version of me. If anything, I would want to date the opposite of me. Yeah. Yeah. It's femininity. I mean, your real hair. What does your real hair look like? Listen to me. I don't want weaves. I don't want wigs. At the very most, I would take extensions. Wigs? Seriously? That's like a helmet that's missing a chin strap. Okay? I don't want that. Men don't want that. There was a survey that was taken that said the majority of men like women with their natural hair. Natural hair. See, yes, the natural hair is hard work for you, but that's part of your job. As a woman, it's your job, among many other duties, is to look as pretty as possible. That is your job. See, you have adapted to being like men in your society. You don't care about nothing. You're not impressed by nothing. You're wearing sweatpants everywhere. Okay, you wearing sweatpants and flip flops to Best Buy and to CVS and to the grocery store, whatever. I was talking to Pastor Hennon. This was back in the late spring, early summer. I told him, hey, I just came from the grocery store. There was a woman in there that looked like she was going to a wedding. She looked and smelled great. The whole significance of that is that was about the time where we already spent 2 to 3 months of being in quarantine. So when people was going to the grocery store, the women in particular was put on a full face of makeup to go to Wegmans. She wasn't doing nothing else. She wasn't doing nothing else. She was going to be back in her house in 28 minutes flat. But I'm telling you, that just impacted me. Especially being a single guy, being in here working all day long, working all week long, and then I'm in the grocery store, and this woman who looked like she was ready made to be married, man. I mean, that was just A blessing. That was a blessing to me. That lit something inside of me. So, ladies, you have to examine yourself. Are you feminine? You have a nice smile, you have nice eyes, but guys had that too. I have that. Okay, so yeah, having nice eyes and a nice smile doesn't make you feminine. Femininity makes you feminine. Your natural hair. Just instead of women investing $10 billion in beauty products, take a year out with your natural hair. Just grow your hair for 1 year. Don't nothing, no weaves, no helmets, whatever. No, your natural hair. Nothing else. Try it. You're making other races rich by all these beauty products that's getting you nowhere. You going out on dates does not equal into marriages. So someone is watching this right now. Well, don't you have to date to get married? No, you don't. That's the truth. When a man of means knows who he wants, no. All this back and forth, blah, 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 blah. No. It only takes a man 6 months to know who he wants to spend the rest of his life with. 6 months. Now, the woman, I would recommend a woman should take 2 years. Why? It's because you have to also factor in the fact that she's going to try to self-sabotage herself. She is going to have to work out the fact that she's going to try to self-sabotage herself. She is going to feel guilty. She is going to panic. She is going to go through this whole barrage of emotions. Oh, maybe it's because women don't want to get their heart broken. Well, neither do men. But here's the thing about men. We're so used to rejection, it almost means nothing to us. Because we're used to it. I can't tell you over these past 5 years how many young ladies I've gone out to dinner with, not dates, but like gone out with, hung out. I call it hang out because it's not a date if we both can't agree that it is a date. I cannot tell you how many times I have gone out and I'm saying to myself, this is going to end. This is going to end. And 97% of the time, it ended because of her. She ended it. 97%. Okay? Now, keep in mind, as I always share this, 80% of divorces are filed by the woman. So, it is within reason, you can assume that 80% of relationships or situationships or whatever you call it is ended by the woman. Why? Because the woman generally think that she can do better. Yeah. Because to her, you are settling. For her to spend time with you and be committed to you and marry you, to her, that's settling. But she don't understand that if you're settling for me, I'm settling for you. So instead of offending each other, why don't we just settle for each other and build a family? Yeah. The woman has been exposed her whole life to Disney. It's because she, in her mind, she thinks she is the princess. As average as she is, as uncomfortable she is to be around, in her mind, she's the princess. But she sees herself as a princess, but she lacks femininity. That's what I don't understand. Also, what women don't understand is these princesses, they go through training. Yeah, they go through rigorous training. how to sit, how to laugh, how to cross your legs, how to walk, how to say certain things in a high-pitched voice. Nah. Women today, hey dog, hey, nah, F that, nah, yeah, Jesus, yeah, what do you mean, what, no, no, and you're baffled the fact that no one has proposed to you, because to us, you are just another guy. Stop being impressed with yourself because men want to have sex with you. See, this is what you don't understand. To a man, women come into two categories. Women we marry and everybody else. I told my aunt, I told her I would marry someone like you or my mother. That's what I told her. I would marry someone like you and my mother. I would, because to me, my mother was a woman. She wasn't a man. She wasn't threatening to a man. She was this calming force, but yet a woman. I'm looking at, as I'm sitting here saying it, I'm looking at my mother's smile, her dimples, and her chin, and her cheekbones, and just her laugh. It's like, yeah, that's who I get all this from. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, I get it. I had never mistaken my mother for my father. Never. No. Because she was feminine. Yeah, she was always a woman. Always. Not a man in a dress. She was always a woman. She was feminine all the time. Being a kid, I didn't appreciate it then, but I would appreciate when we would not just go to church, because going to the church, it wasn't so much you could do, but the rare times that she was, she was getting dressed to go to the movies or to the mall or out with her sister or her best friend or whatever, and she would come down the stairs and have her dress on and have a skirt on or whatever, and I'll be like, have her hair done and have her sunglasses and have her matching purse and all this other stuff. Because as a little boy, she was the slave driver. What I mean by that, we had to clean the house. We had to do our chores. We had to do your homework. She had to check the homework. Blah blah blah. She did all that important stuff. But when she would get dressed and put on her perfume, what? Even when her gray hair was coming in, she would have this beautiful head of hair and little gray streaks. Okay. Okay. But as a little boy, I only saw her as someone who was a slave driver. But in hindsight, as someone who desires to be married within the next 3 years, I see so much. I appreciate that so much now. I really do. I do not want a woman who is basically a dude. No. Femininity. Woo. Next one. I have to take it here. Fitness. Every man wants fitness for Valentine's Day and every day. Fitness. The fitness tie in with the femininity. Okay? Apart with the young lady who sent me the picture that startled me, because in her mind she was the bomb. Oh yeah, I'm doing him a favor. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm looking at fitness is because when you weigh more than the average woman, and for some of you, when you weigh more than the average man, your personality takes it on. Yeah. When you have so much girth, you have this attitude of, yeah, I don't know who they talking to, blah blah blah. You're more prone to have a more masculine energy to you. But when you are average weight, so let me explain what average weight is. You're not going to like this. The weight of an average woman is 125 pounds. I know someone is saying back to the screen right now, that's for white people. No. No. When you look back at Thelma from Good Times, when you look like black actresses from TV shows and movies from the 60s and 70s, that was the average weight. The Mother, Florida, and Wheezy, they were above average weight. They were average looking, but they were both still married. That means they had other qualities that supplemented what it is that they missed out on. So yeah, you would, if you don't have the fitness, you would have to be like 1,000 in some other areas to make up for that. And even then, as we see the Jeffersons, and even when the Jeffersons what was a spinoff from All in the Family, Weezy was smaller, but she was still above average weight. What I'm trying to let you know, ladies, is you cannot eat like a man and then think you are as sexy as you think you are. You're not. You think you're sexy is because guys trying to have sex with you. Well, newsflash. An average man will have sex with an average woman. Okay? Yeah. So all this, the thickness is in the right places. The only people that really go for that are, number one, rappers, athletes, and broke dudes. What you want is to be taken out by guys that are willing to claim you. Someone who's willing to see you after 1 a.m. Someone who's willing to see you after 9 p.m. and only before 5 a.m. Yeah, don't make your life decisions based on guys like that. Don't do it. No. He's only trying to smash. You ain't his number 1, 2, or 3. He's just having sex with you. I had a coworker on my campus job back in college. I don't know how we got here, but it came up how attractive Aaliyah was. This was before she died, of course. So my coworker who was more than the average weight. She said, so what is the difference between me and Aaliyah? And let me tell you, it was not kind, but I said something, I don't remember the exact words, but this is what I said. No, you marry someone who looks like Aaliyah, and you just have sex with someone who looks like you. That stunned her, but neither one of us moved on from. We never brought it up again. It never became. We never brought it up again. Never came up again. But here's the frightening thing. I said it without even thinking about it. It just naturally came out. You marry someone who looks like Aaliyah, and then you have sex with someone who looks like you. Here's the thing, ladies. As crude and cruel and unpolite as that was the 1000% truth. That was the 1000% truth. When men look at you, they're looking at you for two reasons. Could I see myself marrying her? Or two, do I see myself having sex with her? If he sees himself marrying you, that means he can also see himself having sex with you. If he sees himself having sex with you, that does not mean he sees himself marrying you. Ladies, do not get excited because he wants to have sex with you, because that does not mean he wants to be seen with you. That does not mean he wants to be in a relationship with you. That does not mean he wants to marry you. I told this to a certain someone, and she got agitated every time I said it, and it happened to me a lot. Women will act like I want to be in a relationship with them when I don't. No, that's not what this is. No. You are cute. Cuteness does not equal into a wife. Absolutely not. You're insane. You're insane. You have a out of this world ego if you think that. No. Ladies, this is how men think. This is how men talk to themselves and to each other. The woman just has no idea. No. He'll hang with you. That don't mean he wants to be committed to you. Yeah. The fitness aspect, ladies, get on the treadmill. So someone is saying, well, men have to get on the treadmill too. That is absolutely correct. The men do, but they have to do it for different reasons. Yeah. The reason why a woman have to get in shape is different from the reason why the man does. But everyone has their reasons. The topic of this video is what men want for Valentine's Day and every day. They want fitness. It is nothing like seeing a woman who is feminine and fit. That sex aspect, that just comes to life. Why? Because you want to feel like you could have sex with a feminine woman. No one wants a big woman. No. Maybe beta males, but no alpha male want that. No. The average weight for a woman who has the average height of 5. the average height of a woman is 5'4". 5'4". The average height of a man is 5'10", so 6 inches. The average weight of a woman is 125 pounds. 125 pounds. Now, since coming into this knowledge last spring, I've been noticing it so much more. I notice how women outside my race go jogging a lot because they're trying to lose that extra 5 pounds, where women from my race has that extra 50 pounds. Yeah. See, you think men gotta prove something to you. You are mistaken. The men that you want don't have anything to prove to you. You actually have something to prove to them. Yeah. Because guys can get a woman younger than you, if not half your age, to have the femininity and the fitness. So, because in your mind, you are increasing in value the older you get. Not as a single woman. Not as a single woman. A wife increases in value to her husband as she gets older, but not a single woman. A single woman actually loses value the older she gets. You never heard that before. You never heard that before. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Okay? That's why I wanted to do this video early. So all the women who know they don't have a man, I don't mean like a man as in dating. I mean as in a husband or working towards being married. That's what I'm not talking about dating. No. Because for most, a date would be overachieving. No. The goal is not to have a good time. The goal is to build families. When you build families, you can build neighborhoods. When you build neighborhoods, you can build communities. When you build communities, you can build states. When you build states, you can build countries. When you can build countries, you have proven that you can build a nation. Yeah. There is no such discourse in other races the way it is in the black community. Because one of the major reasons is the woman has totally overvalued herself. Totally overvalued herself. There's no way. There's no way. The perfect man in her eyes have to be on the level of Barack Obama, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. And oh yeah, the king of all kings, Jesus. That's what she thinks you need to be. But yet, she's not feminine. She laughs. Like, have you ever been around a woman who has an obnoxious laugh? My supervisor. Oh yeah. When she's really laughing, she has an obnoxious laugh. She laughs like she I'm sorry. She laughs like she has a drinking problem. I lie to you not. I lie to you not. I lie to you not. It is when she's really laughing. It is nice the first 30 seconds. But after that, it's like, what's happening? What's happening? When you're feminine, it's even cool when you have a feminine woman who it is, because, as I said earlier, when a man hears a feminine woman laugh, it's equivalent to a woman hearing a baby laugh. It just brings you joy. Hearing certain women laugh do not bring me joy. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. No. It just doesn't. See, women, you think the rules for men apply to you. They don't. We have different rules. We have different rules in a society. We have different things to answer to. We have different things to answer for. We have different things to accomplish. Because you think the fact that you're educated, that means something to a man. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. For a high value man, he will marry a fry cook at a fast food joint as long as she is feminine and fit. She could be average looking, feminine and fit. Yeah. He could be making $800,000 and she could be making $8 an hour. He will show enough scoop her up from work. She is getting in the passenger seat of his two-door Bentley, smelling like fries, but knowing goodness well she knows the part she has to play in their relationship. Yeah. Because you think you are educated, that means something to a man? Absolutely not. All that means is that you are an extra talker. Nah. Men didn't get connected to you to hear you talk. No. Especially if you're not feminine and you're not fit. Someone invited me for Thanksgiving, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Are you crazy? I'm not doing that. No, it's not enough going on over here for me to stop all potential plans. No. Men are attracted to what they're attracted to. Yeah. Men will not show up other places only to be where they really want to be. And even if they are at the place where they don't want to be, their mind is across town where they really want to be. Okay? That's how that works. That is how that works. Yeah. You think because you can put the things you want done together that ought to bring. Man, the singles ministry I'm in, been in there for years now. It's laughable whenever the conversation comes out. How can we get more men? Now the leader isn't bringing that up. It's the women that's in the ministry. Well, we need more men. It's like, Listen, wherever there are areas in your life that you're not willing to do to attract men, because you think you as is are good enough. Let me tell you, I'm not your relative. I'm not your father. You have to, just like the man, you have to make yourself certifiable. Yeah. You want certain things in life, you have to make yourself certifiable. He has to work, he has to arrange his life to be employable, to be trustworthy, to be consistent, to be accurate, to have integrity, all these other things. He has to prove himself to make himself functional in the other areas in his life to bring about the results that he desired in his life. You young ladies, you think you're just the way you are. Absolutely not. You're crazy. You are crazy. So why do you think women who are prettier than you, who weigh less than you, are working so hard to lose that extra 5 pounds? It's because other races taught their women, hey. Because there is an abundance of wealth when people can get married and stay married. Yeah, compared to being single, and paying everything on your own, or staying at your grandmother's house, still telling people you're a catch? Wait. You living with somebody else and you think you're a catch? But if a man was to live at home, you will call him garbage. So yeah. No. Ladies, you're not doing enough to get the men that you say you want. To get the men you say you want. No. That's not how that works at all. That is not how that works at all. Yes, people lie to you. People lied to you. The church lied to you. Because to the church, this is something for God to figure out. No, it's not. That's why God hasn't answered most of your prayers concerning this. It's because in Zechariah, he says along the lines of despise not small beginnings. Despise not small beginnings. When you don't despise small beginnings, you will begin to see the value in things that most people overlook. No one overlooks their men the way black women do. I'll prove it. No other race has songs that's written about baby mamas. Other races do go through bad breakups, but they don't have entire catalogs of destroying men. But wait, you hate him so much, but why do you keep getting pregnant by guys just like that? That's the mystery. But you're blaming everything on the men. So y'all, look, I'm hitting the exercise routine is because I want certain outcomes in my life. Yeah, I know what I want. And I know for me to get what I want, I gotta distinguish myself from the average guy. I sat in my aunt's living room and I told her the 4 or 5 things I am working on for me to be married within the next 3 years. And watch this. And I told her, if you noticed, the things that I've told you, I didn't mention God not once. And she said, I noticed that. Because this is what, in particular, people of faith don't understand. They don't understand that they gotta make their way prosperous. God will help you. He will help you, but he won't do it for you. Yeah. He's not going to give you a job if you don't apply. The trash man can't take your trash if you don't set the trash out. You gotta do your part. Yeah. We have this, give it to me now. Shama, anoint my head with oil to get everything that I desire. All this nonsense. No, you are crazy. That's not how life works. You have to get certified in life, just like you have gotten certified everything else in your life. Your education, your career, your house, your condo, your car had to pass inspection, all that other stuff you had to do to get that done. But when it comes to a man, you think you should be able to just sit there and just they'll just come running to you. You are crazy. Something is wrong with you. No, and look, you were taught incorrectly. No, because you were taught that marriage will come when it happens. It's nothing to really focus on. But here you are. Here you are. You are 36, 37 years old, up to 60. And you think it's going to happen any day now. You're insane. You're insane. No, that is not correct. Here's another thing concerning that. Because you think it can happen, you think it will happen. No. Men speak in generalities. I know that offends women only when it hurts what it is they are trying to do. If I was to say you only have a 2% chance of living, you would be crazy to get excited. Woo, 2%. That means you have a 98% chance of not living. Yeah, see that? See, you have to turn into a thinking person instead of an emotional person. Emotions have its place, but when it comes to your future, no. I have a good friend now. Her now husband birthday is 1-2 days before hers, and like to her that meant a lot. It was like a sign that he's the right one. No, your first husband was the right one. Oh my God. No, your first husband was the right one. But you didn't work on the practical stuff to make that work. See, in a woman's mind, it's better to start over than it is to build. Keep starting over. And girl, that ain't the one. Keep starting over. That's why you're exhausted. You're exhausted because you keep starting over. No, you need to build. Take what comes along with it. Then in due season, this thing will be like, ooh, God, thank you. Because I wanted to leave. But because you stuck it out, that's why most of you can't get the blessing, is because you keep quitting everything. You're such a quitter. You are a quitter, but yet you want the blessing of the Lord? Absolutely not. Let me tell you, the blessing of the Lord did not come into Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's life as teenagers. No. No. That thing manifests well into their elder years. No, it's things that you gotta prove. It's things that you have to qualify for. No. You have just been taught so wrong. You don't even respect what it is that men, what men have to say. It's because the way a man talks, it is offensive to you. You are obnoxious and loudmouth and all this other stuff, but when a man talks freely, you are like, who is he to even be talking like that? I don't understand that. Why is he talking to me like that? Yeah, that's not how that thing works. That's not how that thing works. No. So yeah, fitness, ladies, fitness. Yes, give him a gift of being able to carry you over the threshold, the threshold of your wedding night. Yeah. A feminine woman, boy, who has fitness, you can pick her up at any time, boy. and do what it is you need to do, man. You need to pick her up anytime and do what it is you need to do. Woo! And just know all that goodness is in that small package. All that goodness is in that small package. Yes, sir. That's a blessing. Yes, Lord. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. All right. Let's go on to the next one. Okay. This is quite important. Bullet point number 3. Friendliness. Friendliness. Ladies, it's important. Now, see, you think friendliness is when everybody's acting right. No. Because notice how that doesn't even work for your job. Do you know you can work for $7 an hour and lose your job for not being friendly? Saying the wrong thing to the wrong person at the wrong time for the wrong reason? You can lose your job over that. Depending where you are, you can lose your career over that. If you misspeak to the wrong client, not only they will make you apologize before they fire you. That happened to Josh McDaniel, the offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots. After the world saw Spygate in 2007 with Bill Belichick, this fool came right behind him 2-3 years later in Denver and did the same exact thing and got caught. Same exact thing. The late great Pat Bowen, the former owner of the Denver Broncos, he made that fool get on the phone and apologize to the 49ers. Yeah, preseason game, something, whatever, don't know. He made him apologize and then let him finish the season and fired him right after that. Oh yeah, you are out of here. You are out of here. No. Friendliness. You think a man wants to be around a mean woman? Do you think a man wants to be around a mean woman? No. Even the Bible advises against that. He says, go up onto the it's better to dwell on the rooftop than be in the house with a brawling woman. Thanks, Solomon. Because he would know. Yeah, he has expertise in that. Yes, he does. He has expertise in that. Yes, he does. So this is insane. So when I say friendliness, this is what some of you are hearing. Oh, I am friendly, or I can be friendly. What I'm talking about is you're friendly without even thinking about it. It's not really conditional. Okay, I told this to a coworker of mine years ago. I said I was in college. I took this young lady in college, so I took her to, I think it was Ruby Tuesdays. She's sitting up there like, yeah, this is how things ought to be, yeah, whatever. We in college, whatever. She was not fit. She was not feminine. But she was sitting there pretty entitled. Let me tell you, my server, our waitress, I do not remember what she looked like. But I do remember that she was attractive and she was a sweetheart, man. Let me tell you, I told my coworker this joke. I told him if I could, I would have made my date get up and be the waitress. I had the waitress sit down and have dinner with me. That's just how that is. When you're not friendly, you have a man who's willing to swipe you out for almost anybody. In particular, black women, when you black women are infuriated by white women. But here's the thing, I don't understand why. Because your real competition is really Hispanic women. That's your real competition. It's because they are more prone to have their natural hair, they have the curves, and they're more fair skinned. You think you're going to lose out to a white woman? You're going to lose out to a Hispanic woman before you lose out to a white woman. Statistically, the most desirable woman of all races is actually an Asian woman. Yeah. Let me tell you. Listen to what I'm saying. Let me tell you. Years ago, I had a Asian coworker at one of my jobs. Ooh, God, thank you, Jesus. I had 2 Asian female coworkers. Let me tell you, they knew how to turn a brother on without trying. Both of them probably weighed maybe 100 pounds flat. Both of them. They had their natural hair. They were cute. They were cooperative. They both liked me. Because, oh my goodness, one of them wasn't married yet. If I really realized, if I knew what I know now, I would have pursued that. No lie, I would have. She liked me, boy. Woo, talking to her. She was always sweet and nice. But to me at that time, she wasn't sexy. Had I realized from the year that was happening to all the sexy women I've hung out with and realized that I'm not missing nothing. Because the majority of them, though they were sexy, they were also jerks. Yes, newsflash, a woman can be a jerk. I know we always say the man is being a jerk and an a-hole and all that. Hey. A woman, especially when she's entitled, oh, woo, I could have made that happen. I'm not saying it would have been easy, but I could have made that happen. Yeah. The rare times she wore her hair out, her hair was down her back like a coat. And I'm like, huh. And like, that's how it is. It's like, she was cute, but I just didn't see her like that. Yeah. Yeah. Now that I know, all these statistics, to all these social economic challenges that we face dealing with marriage and community and in our race and in our culture. I wanted, at that time, I wanted somebody in accounting. To me, she was bad. She was bad, y'all. I mean, to me, she was bad. But that's how it is. When you're young, you want bad. You don't really, because you're chasing after bad, you don't really see she can do it too. She can do it too. Yes, sir. She could bust it wide open after. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. The one I had a crush on, an accountant, boy. Ever so often, she had this little black dress. God, y'all don't hear me in here. She had this little black dress, boy. She will walk by my desk. Yo. That used to be crazy. That used to be crazy. Yes, sir. But, yeah, man. But, yeah, it's like when you're young, you're going after sexy, you're going after bad, whatever. Yeah. When you're older, it's like, is she feminine? Is she fit? Is she friendly? Yeah. When you marry a woman who weighs about 100 pounds, when she gets pregnant, she's going to be max 130 pounds. That's still 5 pounds above the average weight for an average woman. See, now that I've studied this, I have the metrics on things, it's like, I could have done that totally different. I could have done that totally different. Now that I've learned and I'm teaching and I'm sharing in the videos, it's like, yeah, I could, yeah, I'm willing to do this different now. Yes, I am. I'm willing to do this different now. Yes, sir. The thing that was always great about her was they were friendly. I've never seen either one of them have a bad day. I mean, when a sister is going through, it's dark clouds outside. It is dark clouds outside. Okay, you don't know if Thor's coming or what. I mean, you don't know what's happening. But both of them, man, every day was the same. Either of them could have had challenges with their spouse or husband or whatever, and it was still like a regular thing to them. It was like, oh, it's nothing new. It'll be fine. Whatever, blah blah blah. But if you let TT have her side dude talk to her wrong, nah, that sets her off. It's like, you're not friendly. No. There's no sin about being upset. But the Bible says to sin not. Okay? So when you're so triggered that you're saying dumb things and you're doing dumb things and you're doing crazy things, and then when you come back down from that emotional and psychological high, you're like, oh, that's just me. Ha ha ha. See, that again, that is arrogance. That is arrogance. It's because to you think that's cute. You have no idea the damage you have done to other people. People don't want to be associated with you when they know that you're a jerk. No. There was this young lady I was attracted to. I mean, when I first laid my eyes on her and heard her speak, let me tell you, it was like lightning and thunder has come down into this room. I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm not blinking, my mouth ain't moving, but I'm asking myself, who is that? Who is that? Watch this. So my prayer partner at the time, he used to deal with her. Okay, fine. And he was like, watch this. The day he told me about her, that very morning, I was in my secret place and I prayed unto God. I said, Lord, you have to Lord, you got to talk to me about her. That, because what I just witnessed, that was powerful. You have to tell me who is that? What is that? Who is that? This is what the Lord showed me. What he showed me was this woman that I'm apparently smitten by. He showed me the face of Vesper Lyd. I'm sorry, Vesper Lyd. Vesper Lyd. She is the character in Casino Royale, Eva Green's character. Lovely, attractive, but very treacherous and very dangerous. When he showed me her face, I was so disappointed. I was the kind of disappointed where I could have said to God, you don't know what you're talking about. Listen to me. Listen, I'm trying to help somebody. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I was so disappointed that this woman was not who I thought she was. It made me, I didn't, but it made me want to say, Lord, you don't know what you're talking about. That same day, my random prayer partner, he's driving his truck, and he brings her up, and I'm like, because they used to deal with each other. He tells me about this woman that I'm apparently smitten with, and I was like, God, thank you. God, thank you. God, thank you. God, thank you. This is how you know the Lord is trying to tell you something, as they say, is when the explanation comes in the most unassuming way. And I told my prayer partner at the time, I was like, look, I don't I had some I had to tell you. I'm think I'm having feelings for this woman. He was like he was like what's this? He was like, oh, that's how I was. To find a woman that has a charisma about her that just does something to you, that's special. That is special. But I'm bringing this up is because here's the thing. She was not a friendly woman. She is not a friend. I mean, this woman have scarred me because we had other dealings in other things in the future. When I got to my rock bottom of a situation, and I found out and I assumed the role that she played into it. Jesus is always right. Jesus is always right. Because we want the fast answer. We want the easy layup. It doesn't always work that way. Not saying it doesn't, but it doesn't always work that way. And this is how that situation to me. That situation was to me. That was just so heartbreaking. Some other variables and factors were involved, but that was so heartbreaking, y'all. That was so heartbreaking. I was so disappointed. And I saw her a couple years ago. Let me tell you. I have brought her up in my therapy sessions. Seeing her a couple of years ago, that was I mean, the pain is still there, y'all. The pain is still there. The pain is still there. So I cannot deal with a woman that's not friendly. This is what I mean by friendly. When you get disappointed, how sour do you turn? I'm not saying stop being human, but how sour do you turn into a guy? Do you basically turn, well, I gotta protect my heart? Not like that. No. Because friendly people go through things too. They don't turn into a bush of thorns. Yeah, friendliness, y'all. Look, the black woman is traditionally not known for her friendliness. This is what you can change if you desire to be married. This is what men want for Valentine's Day and every day. Generally, a man don't have a problem saying, I'm sorry. Let me tell you, I am so upset about how many times I have said I'm sorry to my ex-girlfriends, to my sister. How many times I have apologized is because none of them feel as though they needed to apologize for anything. None of them. It is this arrogance about the black woman that she don't seem to understand. No. To her, she is perfect as is. She is no. My word means something. You the one that got to prove something. No, and she doesn't understand why millions of women just like her tomorrow is by themselves or with their dogs. They don't understand. I pay my tithes. I love the Lord. I serve the church. I don't understand. You're not friendly. You're not friendly. You are not friendly. That's why you're not married. You're not friendly. You feel that everybody need to explain themselves to you and apologize to you. You're not friendly. There are millions of women who never heard a man talk like this. They're like shocked. They're like, what? No. Because if you were the catch that you think you are, you would have been married a long time ago. Well, wait, some of you were, and you left him because you thought you could do better. Yeah. Now you're spending your years pushing a carriage with a dog in it, taking pictures. Crazy. All right, let's move on, man. This is okay. Bullet point number 4. Cooperation. Are you cooperative? This is how you know you are not cooperative. Because the moment I said you need to be cooperative, you said in yourself, if not out loud, oh, he needs to cooperate with me. Yeah. That masculine energy. Again, that masculine energy. That's what's killing you. That is what is killing you. It's because you are basically a man. Because you have this aggressive masculine energy about yourself, and you can't understand why no one is interested in you. If they are, they're only trying to have sex with you. And this is what the woman is prone to do. She's prone to, I had them all in my DMs or whatever. Girl, they just want you to do certain things. Be a wife isn't one of them. Be a wife is not one of them. Grow up. Get over yourself. No. No. That is not how a man thinks. That is not how I think. That's not how a man thinks. You're not cooperative. I sent my guy Carlisle a text is because I just wanted to say how special it was to be with Eric and his wife Sean for the Glenarden Love Notes concert last year. I was the week before. Eric and his family always come down, and they always do the Birchmere in Alexandria, Virginia. I've seen them the last 3 years. A awesome show. I just love Eric so much. I just love Eric so much. Awesome talent. Uber talented. I asked my friend at the time, do you want to go? She texted back. She said, I'll go. Okay, fine. Watch this. We're getting ready. The show is coming up. Whatever. Blah 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 blah. And because she is uber bougie, I mean, she is super bougie. Super bougie. Speaking of super bougie, let me text my good friend and wish her a happy birthday. I'm talking about super bougie, and my good friend comes to mind because she's super bougie. She don't understand. She doesn't understand. She does not understand why I keep calling her bougie. It's like, you're bougie because you are bougie for no reason. Like, you don't have a reason to be this bougie. So anyway, I am. The show is coming up, the Birchmere. I tell her, what are you going to wear? Because I want to make sure we look good together. I'm not saying look alike, dress alike, none of that. Watch this. Because she has a lot of masculine energy about herself, she told me, well, I have basically, she said, I basically have everything. So why don't you just tell me what you're wearing? And I'll just adapt myself to that. I'm like, no. No. I said to you first, what are you wearing? Because I want to make sure we are somewhat color coordinated with. Because this was huge to me, because I really liked her a lot, y'all. I mean, I really liked her a lot, man. She looked good to me. She looked good to me. And I was looking forward to that. So forth, so on. But like, she kept asking, like, you know, because the man typically coordinates himself all for the woman, whatever she got going on. No, she wanted me to tell her what it is I'm wearing, because basically that was a way for her to show her dick size, okay? And what I mean by that is that's just how masculine she is, okay? That was her way of letting me know she has more. Now, of course, at this time, I'm not thinking that way, because I was giving everybody the benefit of the doubt and all this other stuff, blah 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 blah. No, that was. And keep in mind, I'm using the most innocent example ever, and like, that was it's like we never got on the same page with that. What ended up happening was she ended up, she had some errands to run that day, and she ended up coming down to the concert as she was dressed earlier, which still wasn't bad. I still have the picture. Me, her, and Eric took like a picture together, as we always do after the show. Whenever he takes pictures, meets fans and everything, and like that picture is still an awesome picture. But it's like she wasn't going to cooperate. Talking to her about something else, and I mentioned the word cooperation. This was before I knew the word cooperation was a trigger for most women. That's a trigger. That's why this is what men want for Valentine's Day. They want cooperation. Okay? See, in the woman's mind, she wants him to play up to her or be partners. No, stop all this blue pill beta male talk, all this we are equal, I'm every woman, black girl magic nonsense. Let's stop it. You don't have the results that you want in your life to still be acting this way. I'm doing a free video to let you know how a man thinks, because men don't tell women how they think. Women learn out about men from other women, which makes them more times than not wrong. Men don't go around, ooh, I wonder what women talking about. Men don't do that. That's what women do about men. Women will still occupy the manosphere just because they want to know what men think or what they have to say about certain things. Men don't go to women's spaces trying to learn anything. It's like, oh, please stop. Please stop talking. Make it stop. Please stop. Cooperation. Because the man that you desire, the man that you want to be with, is an alpha male. But understand, see, some of you are really torn. It's because you want an alpha male, but you want to get your way. You're not going to get your way with an alpha male. So that's why you marry a guy that you can control. Someone you're more educated than, someone you make more money than, and then you have control of things. You only need him to move the couch around and, you know, give you a baby. So in essence, by that example, he's basically the wife and you're the husband. This is why the black race is so far behind on the family structure. It's because to them, a man is just interchangeable. Oh, I can find one anywhere. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't do it. No, you can't do it. Not the men that you will respect. No. The man that you respect makes you uncomfortable in a productive way. Yeah. He makes you uncomfortable in a good way. That's the man that you want. Yeah. See, the man you're comfortable with, you don't respect him. You might like him, you might even love him, but you don't respect him. Why? Because you can control him. But you need cooperation. The men, not every man, only the men that you want. You need cooperation. When he got to repeat himself 3 times and you cut him off, and you don't do that to your job. And if you did it at your old job because they fired you. And if you're doing it now, trust me, you're not going far with them. It's because you're doing just enough just to stay there. While in your mind, you think they're lucky to have you. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. No. That's not how the alpha concept thinks. No. When you don't cooperate, or if you go against the alpha concept, you do not prosper. You do not prosper. Sarah did not begin to move towards the outcome she wanted in her life until she called Abraham Lord. Because it's a state of mind. It is a state of being. It's the way things, it's how things are done to get the outcomes that you say you want. Don't want a high caliber man and then say stuff like, oh, I don't know if I want to have children. He has no reason to deal with you. It's nothing you have. There's nothing about him that's keeping you around. Because he can go out someone younger, a virgin even, with no children, and have 4 or 5 kids if he wants. Yeah. This whole queen stuff is so destructive to the black race. No, it's so destructive because we're not getting outcomes. We're not getting marriages. We're not getting families. We're not getting concrete family structures. We're not getting family businesses. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. For the most part, every other woman in other races can cooperate with their men except black women, and it's crazy. Men for Valentine's Day, they want cooperation, and every day. Every day. It does not mean anything if you cooperate for him on his birthday. And no. Wives, listen to me. He should not be scheduling sex with you. No. He should not be scheduling sex with you. It should not be a chore. It should not be a reward. It should be standard. The easiest thing in the world to get in this world is vagina. It's the easiest thing. But you're his wife. And you won't give it to him. Think about that. The easiest thing in the world to get is vagina. And he has paid the price, committed himself to you and all these other things. He's not perfect. Most days he's not even impressive. But he paid the cost to make you his for life. And you won't have sex with him. You have to get in marriage counseling. You have to, because that's not right. Even the Apostle Paul called that benevolence. It's standard. And not giving it to him as a punishment? No. You are creating a path that you really don't want to go down. There are 10 million more women in this world. If every man was married, combined, committed covenant relationship, there are still 10 million more women in the world. I'm sorry, in this country. I'm sorry. There are 10 million more women in this country than it is men. Yeah. So, I want you to think long and hard about what it is you're doing, because you're creating more problems and not getting solutions. Cooperation. Stop making him look bad in front of the children, especially in front of the children. This is why. You are teaching your children how to respect your husband, your wife, your parents, based on how you treat them. So when the wife overtalks and dismisses and all this other stuff, and just like who is he? The children pick up on that, and it works in them in different ways. Not good ways, but it works in them in different ways. Okay? It's just different. It's just truly different. And it's not good, okay? So what men want for Valentine's Day and every day, cooperation. Let's get down to the next one. I did not think this video would be this long, but we need to really have this talk. The next thing a man desires, the next bullet point, is he wants beauty. Beauty. Are you beautiful? Are you beautiful? Do you try to be beautiful? Do you think you have to work at being beautiful? These are good questions to ask. Beauty. He wants beauty. A man lives his life through his eyes in every facet. When he's competing in life, when he's finding out where he ranks in life, he's looking at his gut, he's looking at his gray hairs, he's looking at his penis size, he's looking at his bank account, he's looking at his ministry. It doesn't matter what it is. A man is ranking himself. He knows what he's not. So when he comes and gets around a woman who is beautiful, it stuns him. It stuns him. Not cute. Not cute. No. Cute is average. See, my friend told me that I am like the attractive older brother. I text back. I'm cute. I wouldn't call myself attractive. I wouldn't. No. I'm cute. But cute is average. I know that I'm average looking. Okay? And I'm okay with that. What I do is I work on the other things. I work on my weight. I work on my bank account. I work on my creativity. I work on my outcomes. I work on my production. I work on, this or that. Stuff that I can tangibly change. I can't change my height. No, but I can change everything else. Everything else about me that I can change, that's what I work on. This is what the woman thinks. She thinks the fact that she can show up in sweatpants. I remember when one of my exes and I was going through a rough patch, and we actually broke up, but yet she wanted to continue the relationship, because when she didn't get her way of getting her way was breaking up with me. And me being super young, still in college or fresh out of college, I didn't know how to deal with that. So yeah, she has broken up with me like several times. we have also almost been together for about 5 years though. So that was her panic button to really get her way. We went through the stretch where she was doing everything she could to like win me back, whatever. She texted me one time. She said, "Hey, I think I left something. I'm over there, whatever, blah 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 blah." I was like, "Okay, cool. Go swing by." I thought it was going to be some personal time or whatever. So that doesn't mean sex. That doesn't mean sex. I thought that she was going to come by with the tight jeans and blah blah blah, all this. That didn't happen. Let me tell you, that didn't happen. Oh no. That didn't happen. Oh no. This chick showed up in a sweatsuit that I've never seen before. And I was stunned. I was like, what do you have on? And like, that was the point that she was making to me. Like, you don't get the because she really just came to pick up something. When she showed up in that sweatsuit, she was there for a total of maybe 90 seconds. And that 90 seconds was too long. Because no, No. Because I require beauty, man. She was good looking to me, man. She was sexy to me, man. You know, when she wanted to be. But it's men require beauty. Men live through their eyes. All this sweatpants and you know, flip-flops everywhere, and your hair is in a scarf or a ridiculous weave or a smelly wig. Men don't like that. Men don't like that. No, your natural hair. We will take you as your natural hair than some elaborate wig. No, your hair. Beauty. Stop always dressing like you're going to the gas station. Stop. We're trying to tell you what it is we want. You're just not doing it. You're not giving it to us. That's why you're not winning. Men control access to relationships. Did you know that? Women controls access to sex, but men control access to relationships. Meaning he won't be committed to you unless he offers that position to you. He has to offer it to you. I mean, you have to agree to it, but he has to offer it. No one is. If he don't propose to you, you're not getting married. I don't care what man it is. Beauty. It's important to him. Yes, it's work to you, but it's important to him. Because let me tell you, Miss Thing who wants who you want, see, you think it's beneath you to get beautiful for a man. This is what's really happening. All these things I'm listing, you think this is a very ridiculous list. But this is the thing. You're not competing with him. You're competing with the women around him. Yeah, you're competing with the women. See, the black woman don't even think she needs to compete. False. Because this is why women from other races are making a killing on men that look like you. Yeah. Everything you're not willing to do, everything you think is beneath you, they are swooping in. On my birthday, I'm sure my father may have had this moment. Why are all these white girls? Why all these white girls keep coming to this table? Talking to my son. What is that? I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you. See, white girl to you, you are thinking someone who is anorexic with no body and blah blah blah, just plain looking. That's not what the average white girl looks like these days. No. No. The average white girl has come up. Yeah. See, the average white woman in my father's generation don't look like the average white woman in my generation or my niece's generation. No, no. Everything is very upfront. There is information everywhere. There's videos everywhere. It's TikTok. We have all these things. No. The plain white woman has been overly sexualized now. Yeah. For some reason, eating fast food half as much as you, she has gotten a body. She has gotten a body. And even Hispanic women who look white, who are not white, they can pass for being white if they needed to. Just off of their looks. Okay? So, y'all, it's just too much competition out here for a man to be begging you to look beautiful. No. No. Ladies, there is somebody at his job pre-COVID, but still making the point. There is a woman at his job that thinks all his jokes are funny. Okay? You need to know that. There is a woman at his job that thinks all his jokes are funny. Okay? She might be plain looking, and she might not. So give him what he wants. If you want him, give him what he wants. That's how you get married. That's how you stay married. Give him what he wants if you want him. Okay? See, the plight of the black woman is she made everything about her. I don't know if I want children. Well, a man does not, unless he has children with another woman, he does not want a roommate. He wants a family, because men want to build. Beauty. You gotta. When a man sees beauty, he ignores everything else. He ignores everything else. Okay. All right. Lastly, man, I'm pushing on some real content today. The last thing the man wants is inspiration. He wants inspiration. Inspiration. So inspiration is, can you say or do something that will trigger him in a non-destructive way to be the best that he can be? Inspiration. I know what it's like to be in love. I do. And I've been in the real thing, and I've been into the fake thing. When you've been into the real thing, you know what's not real. Okay? So, inspiration. When a woman goes out on the line for you and can say things and make the king in you rise up, I mean, make the king in you rise up. Because a man is prone to live in his own mind. It takes a special woman, a special caliber of woman, to make the man in him walk down this long hallway in his soul to come out and face the world. It takes a special woman. Before you, it was his mother. For the most part. But can you provide inspirational, or do you talk to him like you're his supervisor? Did you talk to him like he's his mother? Because you're not. Do you talk to him like he owes you $300,000? Do you talk to him like he is your son? Do you talk to him like he works for you? See, you're messing up and you don't even know it. Because the more you talk and say the wrong things, the more you're killing him. You are killing him. A man will divorce you in his mind 3 years before he actually goes through the actual divorce. And he won't say not a word to you. He will leave before he will pack the house up, take all his clothes and shoes, and leave you and not say a word to you. But in his mind, that wasn't an overnight thing. He has done it 12 months ago in his heart before it happened in reality. That's how a man thinks. A man knows it's easier to leave you than it is to talk to you. And that's your fault. He shares some responsibility into that. But that's your fault. You are no longer the victim. Because you had offended him in a way that he can't even talk about to you. This Deshaun Watson's situation in Houston, I know to most of you it's just a sports story, but this is so intriguing to men because this is how men think. When you say and you promise you're going to do something, and then you do the total opposite and then justify it like he's a child. Oh, well, that's how we are doing things today. He hates that. He hates that because he was actually looking forward to working with you. He was actually looking forward to working for you, and you being the reason why he's going out into the world and slaying what y'all will eat. You was inspiring him, but you treated him less than what he really is, and you offended him. That's why you are dead to him. 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 When you offend a man, see, and it's tough. It's because 80% of divorces are filed by the woman. When a man turns you off, I mean, like cancels you, nah, you deeply offended him because that's not how a man works. A man wants to stick it out. A man want to, hey, what do we gotta see? All this change disrupts him. Okay, so he wants to know what is it we need to do to make this work. That's how he thinks. That is how he thinks. So when a man upends everything y'all had going on, my sister and I years ago, we had a ministry together. It happened a couple of times, but this one time in particular, she did something or said something, and I was like, I'm not coming by. And then she texts me, well, we have to be faithful to what it is we're trying to do and work things out. No. You're stupid because you think somebody just told a bad joke. You can't fathom the idea that you offended me, and you think it is beneath you to apologize. You think it is beneath you to apologize. This is how most black women in particular are in relationships. You want me to what? Now, in the Kingdom Prosperity session today, I talked about how the view of the black man and his masculinity during slavery time. Now, in the family structure of the slave master, the slave man is considered and viewed and treated as a child. This man is 60, 70 years old, and the slave master, who's half his age, will still call him boy. Yeah, boy. 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 What? Yeah. This is perpetuated in our black culture. It's because men have to work. In particular, black men, we got to work 3 times as hard to get half the credit. So for a black woman to apologize to a black man, that's no. Lightning would have to strike in the same spot 3 times in a row for that to happen. No, women don't know, and this is why they don't understand why they are uncoupled, because they think they're better than their men. All the woman gotta be is inspirational. Inspirational. That's all you gotta be is inspirational. Don't tell him what you want him to hear. Tell him what he wants to hear. That's inspiration. Talk about the things that he cares about, not the things that you care about, because you have already made everything about you. You have made everything about you, and you don't realize it. And to you, it seems right. Where to him, you are just another jerk. You really are. You are just another jerk. So, yeah. Inspiration. Me, John Butler and I, before we started our fellowship together, it was his idea. I just came along and just made things happen. It was December 23rd, 2016. John was off from work, and he said, yo, earlier in the singles ministry group meet, he said, what do single people do for the holidays? Now, this is the dumb responses, average dumb responses that he got. Well, this is the time to spend time with your family, blah, blah, blah. This is also a good time to minister. That's not what he's talking about. See, men speak in a certain code. When he posted, you saw what you wanted to see. I saw exactly what was saying. It was a miniature form of a cry for help. A miniature form. This is what I mean. Because at this time, we're all in our 30s, mid-30s, early 40s. That means you have spent a number of years on holidays being by yourself, especially if you're not from around here, or even if you are around here and like you don't have the traditional family structure. Okay, so you have spent decades of holidays by yourself. Decades. No real traditional family structure. You don't have to keep Christmas to have a nice dinner somewhere and just enjoy it. None of that. That was a miniature cry for help. So because I understood it, I totally pounced on it. I'm talking to him. He was like, "Yo, do you want to have dinner tonight?" I was like, "Absolutely." He was like, "Okay, I'll open it up to everybody else, whatever, blah 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 blah." Okay, to fast forward. He chose the people who own bus boys and poets. They had another restaurant at that time that went by another name. It was the same concept, very very trendy. You know, a social political vibe to it, whatever, blah blah blah. Good food, whatever, blah 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 blah. So he was like, all right, I'll be at such and such at 6:30. I was like, okay, I get off at 5:30. I'll meet you there. Okay, got there. Okay, fast forward. We had a waitress that him and her got in a little tiff over the phone, whatever, blah, whatever. That's something for them to figure it out. So at this point, they're just picking with each other. When I show up, and like the waitress is talking to me. Her and I just hit it off. Watch this. We hit it off so well, we got comfortable with each other, in so much that she asked me, I think it was maybe a half dozen questions that no other woman has asked me. And because she asked the right question, I rewarded her with the right answer. And it was private stuff. It was private stuff. She was amazed by my openness. I was amazed by her curiosity. See, black women are not curious enough about their black men. That's why they're losing them. No. Because you think in your mind you're the prize. No, it's 10 million other women that's just like you in this country. Just like you, if not better. No. No. The prize is whom there is less of, because they're more valuable. When it's you and millions of others just like you, and you refuse to distinguish yourself from them, absolutely not. You're insane. You're insane. So this waitress, one by one, was asking me these questions, and I gave her good questions. It was a spiritual moment. It was such a spiritual moment for me, is because typically questions from a woman irritates me. Why? Because she asked the wrong question. She asked the wrong question. When you ask me the right question, you get rewarded with the right answer. If you ask me a dumb question, anything goes. Anything goes. Here's the thing. I answered her 6 or so questions, give or take. I think John was in the men's room or like on the cell phone, whatever, blah, 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 blah. The moment he came back was right when we finished talking. We were so connected. Check this. She was a waitress there. She was also a manager there. Watch this. She clocked out of work a long time ago and still stayed and talked with us. Because she thought it would be so improper to sit with the guests at the restaurant, she stood up right at our table. She stood there for over an hour. Absolutely. She was making the other waitresses jealous. Why? Because people love chemistry. They love chemistry. People love to see, in particular, the opposite sex connect. Why? Because it's so challenging as is. We are so different. We are so different as is. We are so different as is. So you can find any man and any woman get on the same page right before your eyes, take a picture of it, especially a black woman and a black man on the same page who don't know each other. Oh, thank you, Holy Ghost. It's insane. It's insane, y'all. It's insane. So yeah, but that was inspirational to me. Watch this. After we had that talk, I told my talking buddy at the time, and I told homegirl that I was dealing with at the time. Both of them was like, so what are the questions? Are you serious? Are you serious? You want stuff to be given to you? No. Both of you have known me longer. That woman knew me for 45 minutes. And she unlocked the key to the treasure trunk. And she found out what she wanted to know. You idiots are so entitled. Well, the woman. No. That's why a man would tell you almost anything. because he doesn't take you seriously. When a man knows you take him seriously, he would do the same for you. He will. If you have the right guy, he would do the same for you. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that. I didn't think it would be that long. I honestly thought this video would be about 45 minutes. I'm just boom, 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 run them off. No. These are important to men. Alpha males, red pill guys, uncommon achievers, high value men, high earners, not rich yet. These guys, we're a different breed. These, what, 6 things? No. Yes, 6 things. These 6 things, man. Gotta do it. So, thank you for listening to me. That was a real journey. I went to some places I wasn't even expecting to go. But I appreciate it. Bless you. All right, y'all. Keep me in prayer. As after I'm finished doing filming, I'll be done in the middle of the night, and then I'm gonna take my cute self. Take my cute self out to a Valentine's dinner and enjoy myself, and take myself shopping afterwards. Why? Because just like T.O., I love me some me. All right, good night.